MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Kris Bubic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 31 for him on the season, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to...
The next twin up, Jermaine Rich, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Up next for Minnesota, Cal Raleigh. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins are digging in once again. Eddie James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Williams. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here's the 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Rizzo ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Davidson is there, 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Into the box, Francisco Alvarez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Jermaine Rich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Eddie James. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Keston Hiura. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And there he goes towards second. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw goes right by him at second.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will only 1 in the inning for Arizona. So coming to the plate, Cal Raleigh. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Young claims the win out of the pen, his first.
For the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left them.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Alek Manoah will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Keston Hiura.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
He has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. James leads off first with one away. Hit in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next for Arizona, Will Benson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Run on a couple. Digging in now, Max Kepler. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Fly ball out toward left center field. James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping into the box, Lamont Wade. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in, Austin Allen. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Allen.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
See it drive it, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 33 on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now batting, Eddie James. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is the center fielder. And that one is gone! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Lolo Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lolo Sanchez.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lewis is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stranding. Now in the box, Eddie James. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-4 tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Casey Mize earns win number 4 on the season. Alek Manoah was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left
10. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball on The Show. Logan Webb gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Coming to the plate now Eddie James. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
At the plate, Austin Allen. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Austin Allen has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jermaine Rich.
Number 8, Jermaine.
The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Lamont Wade.
Fielder, number 30, Lamont Wade Jr.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eddie James, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Kepler is there, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lamont Wade. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wade Jr.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie James. And now pitch on the way. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
4-2 the final score today. Arizona used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jackson Goddard with his 4th win this season. Blake Walston wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final...